What is up, Nerf Nation? I'm Naptown Nerf, and this is an unboxing and review of the xshot Ninja Quick Scope. So this is yet another blaster in the Ninja line from xshot, and yes, we are talking about the Gamer Ninja. He has his own line of blasters, and that's just pretty darn sweet. So this is a reskin of another blaster, but I believe this time it comes with a scope. I don't think it's come with the scope before, which is why they've decided to name this one Quick Scope, I guess, which is pretty darn cool. I really do love the transparent yellow plastic on here, and we will definitely check this out in just a second. But let's go over the box real quick. Obviously, we got Ninja here himself with the blaster. This is advertising 90 feet or 27 meters. We do get 3 cans with this blaster that are targets, which are pretty cool, or at least halves of cans. They do go together to make a whole can. And then we get 12 darts. We get a really cool dog tag with this blaster yet again. And we will go ahead and flip it over and see what they say on the back. So this is showing the blaster. The stock holds darts and evidently retracts and extends. That's kind of neat. We have a break action 1 dart loading blaster, and it's pump action to prime. So it does look like the scope removes, which is what I was curious about, if it was fixed on there, if it does remove. So it does look like it's attachable, so you could replace that with other scopes in the xshot line and even possibly the Nerf line, but I feel like those are a little wobbly from what I've tested before. And then we're showing how the blaster works, and obviously the other blasters in the line, which I'm doing reviews on each and every one of those. I've already done reviews on the Justice and Turbo Strike, so definitely check those out if you haven't, and stay tuned for the rest. So let's go ahead, crack this baby open. So along with the Quick Scope, you get 3 can targets, 12 darts, and your really cool Ninja dog tag, which has Ninja's logo on the front here, and xshot and Ninja on the back. So these cans do go together if you want to put them together to make them a little more stable of a target, so that's pretty cool. And the blaster itself here. So the stock actually seems to have a little recoil, which is pretty cool when you pull the trigger. A little simulated recoil. The stock is definitely not the best stock in terms of size, but this is definitely not intended for somebody of my size. It's definitely for somebody younger, and definitely should be a pretty fun blaster by the looks of it. So we have our scope right here, which does move around and comes off. When you break action, you just pull this down. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. And then you can remove your scope if you want to. You can flip that back up. That's pretty sweet. So we'll take a dart and load it in here, and then we can flip it up. I love that. That's just the best right there. And then you can pump action with your foregrip up here. It's a little small, but not too bad. Definitely still comfortable for myself. The grip is a little smaller than other blasters in this line, but still very comfortable in my opinion. And now we're ready to fire. So we'll go ahead and fire it off once. We'll watch the stock. That's pretty cool. Oh, that has some decent power, so that's pretty sweet. We can break it open like that. I just love that. This is definitely more of a fun blaster that you could use. Probably not the most practical war blaster, but definitely fun for something around the house. So we'll go ahead and load in another dart here. And like I said, this is storage for other darts, so you can put some in here. The scope actually has a little hole on top here that you can see through to a grid on the other side, so you can kind of see through it, although it's not really the most practical thing in the world. I mean, you can pretend and look through it and whatnot, so it does work, but it doesn't magnify. It's more for looks than anything else. But like I said, you could remove this and put a different scope on top. This is from the Justice, so there we go. That seems to have a little tighter fit for whatever reason, but definitely works up there. Definitely looks cool with this blaster in my opinion. And to show you what I mean about Nerf attachments, they do work sort of on here, but they are a little wobbly like this, and it's just definitely not meant for that. So it's not really compatible, but it can work, I guess. So we'll go ahead and throw this one back on. So this is definitely a pretty fun little blaster. We'll go ahead and fire it off a few times. So that's pretty cool. It definitely seems like it hits pretty hard, which is awesome. So let's go ahead, take this thing outside, put it over the chronograph and the range, and see what kind of performance it's getting. All right, let's go ahead and put some shots over the chronograph and on the range with the quick scope. See what kind of performance it's getting. We'll start out with the xshot darts. Wow, that was pretty good performance, 85 feet per second there. That's pretty nice. $86. I thought this thing had some pop. 88. 86. Do one more with this, and then we'll try some other types of darts. 83. So all in the mid to upper 80s, pretty good. We'll try an elite dart, see if it works with an elite dart. Seems to. 75. We'll try an AccuFake. Oh, that didn't seem to fire. Try again. Nope. Yep, that jammed. Not so good with that. Try an AccuStrike. See if that works. Maybe it was just a fluke. They are a little long. They want to catch there, and that's probably what happened, is it jammed with that squared off tip. So I'm not sure these are super compatible. We'll try to make it work, but they're not probably the best choice for this blaster. That one fired 80 feet. Yeah, if you're going quick though, I can see that grabbing the end of that tip really easily. We'll go ahead and see how an Adventure Force waffle does and see if it has the same problem. Yeah, I can see it just wants to grab that tip there and possibly pull it in. So you kind of have to tease that one in there to make it work. It definitely seems to perform best with the xshot darts. 73 feet. So let's go ahead and check out those ranges. All right, shortest one at 41 feet, or just short of 41 feet. We have that AccuStrike at 42, but yeah, we got pretty good performance here. We got a couple here at 43 feet, one xshot at 45. We got an elite here at 49 feet. We have a couple more xshots here at 52 and 53 and a half respectively, and I think that's the longest one out of the ones I shot. So not bad performance out of a pretty small little blaster. And I don't know, I think this thing may even have a little mod potential. I'm not really sure what the internals are like, but yeah, that's pretty impressive. And obviously this possibly could be brass breached, I don't know. So let's go back inside and I'll tell you when and where you can pick one of these things up. All right, you guys, so this blaster is pretty cool. Definitely a fun blaster if you want something just around the house. Definitely has some fun gimmicky things with the stock that kind of has some sort of recoil feeling. The brake action is awesome, and it's just really cool that you can flip it up. Pump action prime. I mean, it is definitely a fun little blaster. So this is a limited edition line, the Ninja line. All of the blasters in it are only going to be sold, and once they're gone, they're gone. They should be available at Target in mid-March and possibly other retailers in the USA, and overseas early June is what I'm told. So definitely check the description for a buy link. When I have one available, I will put it there, and I will probably try to put a link also to where you can find older versions of this blaster if you want to purchase one right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and as always, peace out.